Hey, YouTubers, something important, something kind of damn important. So, where's comments from house? Where's comments 2086? So this comment said, nice big ass comment like a big ass cigar, said, I thought blank wasn't allowed on YouTube, ... That's really Dick Shoe Road Jerk from the big ass cigar. So he's saying, I thought blank wasn't allowed on YouTube, ... Now, what he's saying is not a curse word or a cuss word. What he's referring to is a certain activity that involves hurting yourself. Now, I'm not actually sure if I can say this word without getting demonetized, so just to play it safe, I'm not going to say the word, but I think most people can guess the word I'm thinking of. It begins with an S. So anyway, it's a road jerk. It's like, at certain points, like, and this is the person who is a cigarette smoker. This is the person who's reviewing cigarettes, he's smoking cigarettes, doing cigarette reviews, tobacco reviews. It's like, and guess what? Yeah, I mean, no shit, it's like, tobacco is bad for you. I mean, no shit, it's like, obviously tobacco is very bad for you, and we all know it causes lung cancer, heart disease, emphysema, I mean, COPD, strokes, heart attacks, blood clots, vascular disease, birth defects, etc., etc., and obviously, I'm sure this smoker is fully aware, nice big-ass smoker like the big-ass cigar, is fully aware that he's hurting himself by, obviously exposing his body to essentially a poison, Obviously, when I smoke, I'm fully aware that I'm exposing my body to a toxin because, obviously any kind of tobacco smoke, any kind of vapor is obviously carcinogenic or, has carcinogens, is obviously dangerous to your health, and obviously I'm putting my health at risk. It's like, yes, I'm a pipe smoker, cigar smoker, but you get the freaking point. It's like, yeah, I mean, I'm sure he's fully aware that he's putting himself at risk, but you don't have to say, well, I thought blank wasn't allowed on YouTube. It's like, whatever, dude. It's like, I think he's fully aware that he's doing damage to his body, and you don't have to, like, rub it in his face with a sponge and say, oh, you're just going to whatever. It's like, dude, whatever. It's like, at certain points, like, and he's over 18, he's over 21. It's not like he's, a 14-year-old kid who's smoking, who's, like, stealing his parents' money. It's like, he's a fully grown adult. He's a grown-ass man like the big-ass cigar. I'm a grown-ass man like the big-ass cigar. And guess what? It's like, at certain points, like, people have a right to make poor choices in life. Yeah, I have a right to, smoke cigars and pipes, even though I cough every morning. It's like, he has a right to smoke cigarettes because he's a fully grown adult. He's a grown-ass man like the big-ass cigar. It's like, just like people have a right to eat too much, people have a right to drink or smoke, it's like, people have a right to make their own choices in life because that's called that's part of living in a free country. It's like, and you have to honor those choices whether or not you approve of them because that's part of living in a free world. It's like, anyway, I'm getting off topic here, so idiot, bye, pretty fucking cool.